My Geeky Life.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to My Geeky Life. We're trying something slightly different today. Got a slightly different lighting setup. We're doing a random buy off eBay as usual, but the last two random buys have run pretty long on the video, so I'll probably rush through this lot quite quickly. Picking out, highlighting some cards that I like. I'll probably do a speeded up video, and then we'll have a breakdown at the end of what we got. So let's dig in and see what we've got. Got this off eBay a few months ago, or a month ago, for I think about 40 quid. There were some vintage foils in here, not that, only a few, but let me just open this off the camera. Sorry about that. Tried to open it but without giving away addresses and everything like that, but there we go, that's better now. It's pretty nicely wrapped. I'm not sure how this works. There's a big brick of stuff here, so wow, that's amazing. Well, that is really cool to see. To start off with, an old Mirrodin booster box. That's so cool. I wonder if that's a sign of things to come. Let's have a look. Wowzers. Some spare hard ones. They look in pretty good condition. Probably reuse those. If you do get these that you have on eBay buys, you can always use them if you do sell back on eBay. As long as they're in a good condition, there's no grit in there or anything like that, you can always pop cards in there, and it's a cheap way of sending cards safely to reuse these. If they're very bust up, I tend to throw them away, but wow. I really do not know what to expect in this lot, but it looked quite cool with some old cards and some new cards, so let's see what we've got. Looks like there's a little box here that might be the interesting things. Put that aside for now. Let's have a look at these stacks. So I've made a decision with these random buys that I'm probably going to just do a before and after video, because the editing of these videos is just too long, and a lot of it is just me going through a load of bulk cards and picking out a few gems. If I do get smaller random buys, I'll probably open those and do a full video on them, but I've edited this video back now of this a lot, and it's almost an hour of me picking through these cards, and yeah, it's not going to be great viewing. So I'm probably just going to do a transition, and then we'll go to what we got. So my computer just can't take processing files that large, so if I get a better computer in the future, I'll try and do something like Tragic MTG does, but for now, yeah, we just click our fingers and go to the next shot. Okay, let's have a look at what we got in this set. What I've done is I've put aside some cards that I really like the look of. These are the cards, they're not actually worth over $1, but they're nice cards that I'm going to add to my collection. So very strange. You might find some of these strange that I'm putting aside, but really just to do with the artwork. I mean, this fume spitter, not particularly strong or valuable, but it's all this, you know, in a sort of a watercolor look, yeah, really stood out to me. I picked this one out before, these very beautiful nymphs, dryads, conclave naturalists. Not the greatest of cards, but still quite nice artwork. This one I particularly liked, you know, very similar to Therese McNeilson artwork, but just a different version of Mind Rot, and yeah, it was yeah, strange to see, but yeah, really liked this. A really amazing piece of art on a cheap card, you know. Sometimes you get that, so sometimes you get expensive cards that don't look very well. Pointed this one out before. It's based on the old Solitary Confinement card from one of the sets, older sets. I can't remember. I'll pop it on the screen. But I thought it was a beautiful reimagining of this card. Obviously, Modern Horizons was kind of a set where they took old cards and they looked to give them a little, you know, a little switch on the, you know, they looked to give them, you know, reinvent them for the Modern Horizons. So it's a set that I'd really like to pick up at some point. And this card are one of my favourite pieces of artwork from my introduction video. You have my Enchantress. I don't think I've got a copy of this card currently, but love this sort of anime elf. You know, gets bigger with the more enchantments you have in play. One of the first cards I ever owned, so yeah. Some lovely foils in this lot. We've got a commander here from one of the commander sets, Volrath, one of the old enemies from the older sets. Really nice sort of artwork, not worth a great deal. The Steelfin whale, obviously big. As I said, I'm a big fan of whales, so not quite enough whales in the game to do a whale tribal, but still cool. This sort of anime style, cartoon style foil from Ikoria, and then we've got a couple of old school foils here, which I love. These obviously go in my collection, and not quite worth over $1, those ones. Then had a couple of new modernish cards, and that seems quite interesting. Couple of rares, bulk rares for the collection. Emra, Soul of Accord, Eater of Hope, pretty cool sort of, again, watercolour kind of picture, kind of weird looking scary demon creature. And Phyrexian Plague Lord is an old classic from an old set. I can't remember what this set is. I'll pop it on the screen, but yeah, these Phyrexians, just weird looking creatures, you know, the old bad guys from the old sets. So yeah, pretty cool. And one bulk common, vintage bulk common from Mercadian Mass Assembly Hall. Not the most useful, but some weird ass piece of artwork with the two eyes above the house and these little ghostly figures in there. So a little house in the forest, yeah. Really weird piece of artwork by Val Mayerick. So yeah, very happy to get that. So a few cards for the collection there. In this collection we also got a hell of a lot of foreign cards. Very interesting, some of them quite interesting old foreign cards. Got a bunch of foils. for the collection. I just put all my foils in one big place if they're not over $1. Got a load of bulk rares. Sorry about the focusing problems again. Huge amount of bulk rares. Of course they'll go in my bulk rare collection. Maybe they'll be worth something one day. Got a few vintage rares, some of these gold border cards from World Championship Rising Waters, one of the cards I have got the original of. And then we did get quite a lot of these old common vintage cards, Lanoir Elite, really cool piece of artwork. Skyshine Sentinel, this is so cool, this artwork, I really love it. Peak, nice piece of someone's old painting someone's done for this card. Adam Rex, and then the one I pointed out in the video, the really lovely Rebecca Gay artwork. Apologies for the camera problems. Over Eager Apprentice, not actually worth anything from what I thought. It's like a discard a card from your hand, sacrifice it, and you get 3 black. Obviously you pay 3 for it anyway, but sometimes when you get mana back from these creatures, oh there he is, the Spineless Thug. As always, if you pick up any vintage random lot, you can expect to get one of these. Oh, and this really lovely Homelands card, not actually worth a great deal, but it's so nice to see one of these much older sets in there. 05, and the text says, just the place for a picnic, Murat the Deaf Speaker. Have to look up Murat and see if there's a legend card for it. Seal of Doom, Swirling Sandstorm, cool artwork. Morbid Hunger, really love this as well. I think this was Cabal Inquisitor or something like this, but I really like the glowing of the hands, so cool. Not the most useful of cards, and yeah, some very nice cards there. And then we come to the money. The cards, I think on this lot are probably just about break even with the value of the cards. Not a lot of kind of weirdly on the money. So this one's only worth about 88 cents, I think, in America. Obviously has the opportunity to possibly go up. Fabricate, about $7. Old Mirrodin card, has got a little bit of damage on there, so I mean it will go in there, but it won't be one of my favourite ones. Betrayers of Kamigawa equipment. Some of these equipment cards, even though it doesn't do a lot, they can still be worth a little bit. Tribute Mage, worth a little bit. Welding Jar, always useful, but this is a modern version of it. I'd prefer the Mirrodin block version. A new modern card, which Angel spells cost 2 less to cast. They're always very handy, these cards, ones that help you get your cards, your army out quicker. So and there's not many, I don't think there's many that work with Angels, so this must be one of the newer classic cards that probably a lot of people are going to be sought out if you're playing Angel Tribal. Crucible of Fire. Dragon creatures you control get 3/3/3, very good. A lovely land from Kaladesh block. Loyal Warhound. strange dog artwork, okay. Ajani, Planeswalker, Nahiri, Mythic, and this was the card of the lot. Apparently it's worth $15. I don't see why. The artwork's ugly, but it does give your Krakens, Leviathans, Octopuses and Serpents you control can't be blocked except for by other Krakens, and it's a 6/6, so yep, that was a little bit shock to get that one on the scanner. The artwork's okay, I suppose. Kind of like a deep sea angler or an oarfish. So, but yeah, those are the breaks. We also got a few vintage cards that were worth a little bit. Got a nice Mirage rare from the olden days. We got a Mastercore, and then it's all of these World Championship cards that are worth a bit, but these are all a little, they're not in perfect condition, so they're probably not worth the top price. Tangle Wire, very useful to put in a deck. Thran Dynamo, perfect for artifact decks. And then I do like this piece of artwork though, this Tinker from the old school pieces of artwork. Someone's painted that. He's got loads of different contraptions on his desk, you know, very harks back to the day. Urza's Legacy, I think, is the hammer. I could be wrong, please correct me if I am. And then probably the nicest part of the collection is this one here, this Urza's Destiny foil, Scent of Nightshade, with the kind of lotus flumes here. Reveal any number of black cards from your hand. Target creature gets -X, where X is the number of cards revealed that way. Not that strong, but these old foils are very sought after because there's not many of them left, especially in a good condition. This one is in a reasonable condition, so very happy about that. And then we did get finally a Undead Augur, new Modern Masters Cold Foil, Modern Masters 2. When Undead Augur or another zombie you control dies, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. So pretty cool. So that's all for this random lot. We will come back in the next video with some recent buys, and yeah, we will and there'll be some pack openings going up on the channel as well every Friday, hopefully, till I run out of packs. So thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and yeah, see you in the next video. Thank you.